making my way to the Al-Badi Palace, and to get to that you have to come through tourist shops, right, left and centre. Tinsmith Square, or tourists getting their explanation of what it's all about, feeding a cat. They even bring their own videographer with them. Okay, this seems to be the way into the palace. Okay, 100 dirhams later, and you're in. The palace occupants were very keen on swimming pools. I believe this is a swimming pool. And apparently this part was known as the Crystal Pavilion, where a whole bunch of pipework would seem to have flooded small pools. The parts of this big square that are not swimming pools seem to contain an orchard. We're on the outer walls of the palace now. This feels as if it was a change. And that was the Al-Badi Palace, just off the Casbah in Marrakech. The Saadian Tombs. 100 dirhams. Now in 1557, the founder of this Saadian dynasty was buried in this complex. Walking up the grand passageway that leads to the big square. It feels as if everything's for sale up here as well, being the main drag to the big square. I think this place is probably the melting pot of Marrakech. We got to eat. Snack bar place. This will do nicely. Oh my God. There's people with monkeys. There's people with snakes. I think a few people seem to be under the impression I should give them some money. Very good. It's my kind of thing, probably.
Look at this fake, not scared.
In fairness, these guys selling stuff. There is every kind of tourist here. You can't generalise. The only thing I haven't seen is any 1960s hippies. Except me. Right, I'm in Medina city at the moment. Louis Vuitton, Haganage Hotel, Medina City, Marrakech. We're in the cyber park. This all looks very lovely in here. And this is a truly lovely botanical garden, and well worth a visit, I would say. major intersection, the northern end of the city, and up there behind me is a Carrefour supermarket. The pollution and the blue smoke is absolutely choking, to be honest. Motorbikes churning up and down these narrow streets. High up in the Atlas Mountains.
605, half. It's good. It's good also. It's good. This price for this camera.
The Tishka Pass, and surprise, surprise, plenty of tourist activity up here.
When I was growing up, it was like age or like, you know, your parents usually.
Allah, Allah. In each main village, in many area, there is weekly market. One day in the week, the people come in to buy in many things.
Arriving at Atlas Studios.
3 meters, that's a deep room. Arson pictures, and that's why all my pictures are like just a roof.
Now here's a list of some of the movies that have been shot on this location.
This river gets like 3 meters.
I've reached the top of this Berber village where the Hollywood films are made, including Gladiator and Game of Thrones and stuff like that. It's time to leave Marrakech, so I'm down here at the coach station to catch a ride down to Essaouira. Well, I'm off the bus. I must say it's a lovely windy sort of seasidey feel to this place. Arizona sky burning in my eyes. I look at you and babe, I wanna catch on fire. This is much nicer, not quite so hassly, not so quite so in your face. Okay, it's down here somewhere. And here we are. Well, what a fantastic place. This is my room.
I was happy to welcome and to host John. He was a lovely guest, and I'm sure that he will be back, and they will be happy again to host him again, and he's always welcome with his friends and his own.
We're just walking down the main drag, hoping we might find something to eat. Strawberries, avocados, fruit. This must be the fruit market. Fantastic. This is the wild Atlantic Ocean. shops below the ramparts. Seems to be quite an African vibe. Quite surprisingly, there's quite a lot of people going for the hippie look here. I don't know if it's to do with perhaps the surfing influence, and it's a blend of surf and hippie, if that's a thing. But much more so than in Marrakech. On the beach at sunset. Walking on the beach with Natasha, who is from Brisbane. Tell us about yourself, Natasha. What you do? Why are you here in Morocco? A bit of an early start for me this morning. Heading for the fishing port, which my new friend Natasha revealed to me last night, or last evening. We're at the fishing port now. Just sun's more or less up. This would be the fishing fleet. They certainly park them up nice and tightly. Everything's woken up a bit now. It's around about 10:30. Everything coming to life here in this lovely little seaside town. So much calmer here than Marrakech. Everybody seems a lot more laid back. I don't know if it's the ocean that is the difference. As you can tell, I've fallen in love not only with my new Australian friend Natasha, but with the whole Essaouira town, and recommend it thoroughly. Thanks for watching again. Essaouira bus station, waiting for a ride down to Agadir. Leaving Essaouira. What a lovely experience this has been. This is more like outback Morocco. We came to a massive dried up river. Oops. It's a while since I've been on a road this twisty and hanging over the edge. Below what looks to me like a banana plantation. There's definitely bananas. The strangely painted houses in this surfing town. Arriving in Agadir. Coming up to 6 p.m. This is a street corner. And round we come, and there is the Hotel Links. Agadir, southern Morocco, day one. I'm gonna have a look round and see if I can work my way down to the beach and find my way around this town. I did get off to a very good start with the taxi driver trying to gouge, getting shouty, happened to be put in its place. Not a good start. But anyway, we'll try and put that behind us and see what this little town has to offer. Well, it's all very modern here, I must say, but I suppose in a place that got knocked. This is, it's more like the Costas. If that's your kind of... And on the other side of the road, we've got this. Bloody hell, what's that got to do with Morocco? How very lovely. Welcome to Morocco. Well, on the plus side, there's hardly any litter. That may be due to the fact that there's a 30-mile-an-hour breeze blowing. The Istanbul takeaway. Can't help thinking it looks sort of bomb-proof, but maybe more to do with earthquake-proof. I'm having a good walk around the back streets here, trying to find a souk, but the Google Maps is not actually getting me there at the moment. Okay, maybe this doorway. Yes, we recognise this situation. We've seen it in every other town. I just realised the thing that's missing here, motorbikes. You can actually breathe and you don't feel as if you're about to be run over any second. As I say, this is somewhere between a car boot, a Sunday market and a high street. We're outside the This has a bit of a more original feel to it. Birds. And a cat down here having a drink. They do look after the cats to a degree. Everything looks so nice in the fruit market. We've seen both sides of Agadir now, the 5-star beach resort, if you can call it that, and the souk. Flocks of seagulls overhead, so pretty against the blue sky. Right, that's enough marketplace of Agadir, thank you very much. Lots of bananas for lunch, and I think I'm going to leave the market and head back down towards the beach. Here's a little park. I don't know if we're allowed in here. Let's see what the sign says. Historic date of creation 2007, and a green space for the public open. Quite a pleasant little park. They've taken the trouble to name all the plants, which is very nice and educational, with their Latin names, etc. And down in the middle here is what's described as a lake. It has 8-foot high chain link fence around it. There's a bit more to come from this pond. I would come up to another garden now on the opposite side of the road. A nice peaceful space right in the middle of Agadir. I thought I'd just come down here for a little look around in the evening. If you like the idea of coming to the beach in January, you've probably got Tenerife, but I would definitely put Agadir on your list. That is if you want a sort of culture-free experience. Okay, this is the evening promenade situation here. Once the wind drops, it becomes quite pleasantly mild. And everybody's out with their families, the locals and the holidaymakers, all having a nice evening stroll while there's still a bit of colour in the sky. It's going to be the end of our look around Agadir, and I'm waiting down here at the bus stop for the airport bus, which I've made with about 5 seconds to spare, I think. So the airport bus costs you 50 dirhams, taxi will cost you 200. So we're all set to go. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found my little trip around Morocco interesting, and there'll be more to come very, very soon. Thanks again for watching.